Hey, how you doing? It's DTM, Dan the Man. I've got a quick little video here for you. I thought it would really be fun for me, maybe educational for you. I'm sure you're not going to learn a whole bunch, but maybe. I'm going to repot this plant. That's the nature of this video. But since I only have a limited opportunity to make videos, well, I could make as many videos as I want, really, but I try to just... Anyways, I've had the flu. It was terrible. I was hurting. Today's the first day I actually feel decent in like 3 weeks. It hit me hard. I picked it up at the Harbin Hot Springs, and I've had to move and do everything else. I've just been soldiering through, and I've just finally had a few days to rest, so I'm feeling much better. Lots of hot tea. Aside from that, I've also been on a liquid diet since the first of the year, so not only did I have the flu, but I also kept digging deeper into a lot of the issues that I've had from the past. So I'm regenerating my nerves, and things are going very, very well. I look forward to sharing more about health and sticking to the path. Regeneration is not a 3-week smoothie cleanse, okay? This is a lifestyle, and you're going to want to get on board if you're into longevity, health, and regenerating yourself, and basically paying for your sins, if you will. But let me get into this little video. I know mine are very unique because I go from one thing to another, but my friend, let me tell you something. There's the Raw Expo is coming up February 22nd to the 24th. I'll be giving a couple of talks, a raw food advanced for spirituality and raw food for beginners. And I'm also going to be doing a workshop, a chef demonstration, where I'm just going to bring a bunch of fruit and show you how to eat, baby. And I also wanted to let you know the Raw Expo is fantastic. I hope to see you there. It's going to be a lot of fun. I just wanted to promote it one more time. I'm doing my best to promote the raw foods and get the message out there, because raw living foods, fresh foods, you should see all the miracles I've seen. I wish the world could see all the emails that I get every day about people whose lives have changed. Fruits and vegetables, you know, it doesn't really sound like it's that big of a deal, but it can be the one single miracle that mankind has overlooked for the duration. And now it's time to wake up to the raw living fresh foods and the flow of energy through your body. Anyhow, there's one other little thing I wanted to mention to you real quick, and that there are some buses, and you can check out the Raw Living Expo website and find out if there are buses coming from your area. Many of the major cities around Arizona will be having bus service, so check that out. They're trying to fill up those buses, okay? So I wanted to plug that real quick for them. Okay, let's get to the video content. I've been having a great time. I started digging in my garden today, and I am in hog heaven. I love dirt, okay? So I'm going to take some dirt today, and I'm going to pot this beautiful plant. I have one of these on my parents' farm, and it's still going strong. And you know, they've never changed the soil, and it's been about 10 years. It's all gnarled and crazy and weird. But anyways, I'm going to just put a little bit of potting soil in the bottom. I've got an all-purpose potting mix here, okay? This is what I like to do, because I feel like it gives the plants the most opportunity to grow and to be healthy. And so what I do is I take usually 2 different types. Today I'm going to use 3. I've got a regular basic potting mix with some fertilizer. Then I've got an organic Miracle Grow potting mix, and I'm going to put a little of that in. I like to mix the dirts up because I think, in my experience, and I've planted a lot of houseplants, is that the more that you mix the different types of soil, the better the plant does, and the longer that it lasts, because these different mixes have different feeds that release at different rates. And when you have all the different types, it just gives it the plant really gets to settle in. You should see the plants I've already planted. They're beautiful and fantastic. I'm going to add a little bit of this organic potting mix. It's actually for vegetables and fruits. It's a little bit more like bark almost, where this is more like the traditional potting soil with the little white things. I give that a nice mix, okay? I just put a little bit in the bottom so that I can create a base. Then I'm going to come over and I'm going to pull my plant. It's real simple. I mean, I didn't think, you were going to, I didn't think I was going to change anyone's life today with this information. But I'd set that in there, and now what I'm going to need to do is go around the outside edge here with the various mixes here and fill in these, fill in the gaps here on the side. It's been a while since I've had a chance to be creative. I got into a little bit of just a dry spell. I thought that I had to live up to the expectations of the viewers, and I lost myself along the way, and I'm gonna get him back because I used to be crazy. You know, it's not like I'm really planning on wearing my clown wig that much anymore or anything real super crazy like that, but I do plan on getting creative and just having fun again with my YouTube channel, because I do have a lot of things that I need to promote. You know, the Raw Expo, and I've got the Regeneration Nation coming up in a couple weeks, and so I'm going to be using my channel. I've been thinking a little bit about a lot of the self-promotion that I've done. A lot of sages and whatnot, they are more, you know, a more advanced spiritual being is going to simply just work. And they're not going to focus on, you know, getting paid, basically. They just provide the service, and the universe hooks you up. And lately what I've done is, over the last 6 months, gotten a little more bold with the sales of the DVDs and whatnot. And but that being said, I have gotten more bold, and I'm not ashamed of it, you know. I'm not ashamed of success. But a lot of people, they don't have to promote as much. But the thing is, since I have started promoting, I've done a lot better with the DVD sales. You'll notice that I, you know, I've been promoting the sales of the DVDs. Basically, that's what I've got, you know. And it's worked, okay? Because now I've never had a place to live. Did you know that? It's been probably 15, 16 years since I've had my own place, and I had my own apartment for about 6 months until the lady came in and threw all my crap out on the street. There's a lot of reasons for that, but she wasn't a very nice lady, not a very nice landlord at all. Anyways, I haven't had my own place to live, and man, I'm telling you, it feels good. It feels really, really good. I'm going to do some great things here. Grow a garden, do some retreats. I'm going to grow tons of houseplants, and my spiritual practice is I'm able to be doing the meditation and the yoga without distraction, and that is very, very cool. In fact, I'm going to do an evening meditation and yoga as well, as long as I can. You know, in the morning, meditate, yoga. And then tonight I have an opportunity to actually do an evening meditation and yoga. So anyways, I just basically filled in around the pot. Here's the organic choice. Beautiful, wonderful houseplant. I love this thing here. It's beautiful. I'm going to try to straighten it out a little bit. Pack it down on the side. I know I make the worst instructional videos. If I entitle this how to repot a plant, you know, and people are going to be like, who is this guy? What's he like rapping on about all this stuff? Because I talk to everybody. I make my videos like it's just an old friend, you know? And so I know some people are confused, but if you watch the videos, you will see this guy loves life. I love the plants. I love the herbs. I love the life inside myself. I love to help people to cultivate the light inside of themselves as well, so they can feel better and have more health and more energy flow. And you can regenerate your body, but it just takes patience, and it takes a lot of work, and it depends upon the level that you went to. And I happen to go to a very low level of degeneration, so it takes me a lot of work to get back. And I'm going to do the work, and I'm going to totally regenerate myself. I know that. I have a friend who believes in me, you know, and he said yesterday, you're going to succeed, because I've been on this road a long time. And I've had a lot of challenges because as you detoxify and regenerate, the nerves that were damaged, they got to come back to life. And I got to tell you, it's a pretty painful process. I've been experiencing it for a long time. It can make life challenging sometimes, but I've pressed ahead and I've moved forward with courage, and I just want to be an example for people to do that. Patience, perseverance, stick-to-itiveness, get into it for the long haul. Like I said, you can't, people have expectations of thinking that they're going to go raw and then like a year later it's going to be totally all good. They're just getting into it. They're just getting started. It's the regeneration of the cells, tissues, organs, glands, and the most amazing and interesting part is the regeneration of the nervous system. That's where you're going to win when you get that pituitary and pineal gland decalcified, because society is doing everything it can to calcify your glands in your brain so that you lose connection with the Most High Source. And if you want to get back to where you once belonged, to the Garden of Eden, to the kingdom of heaven within you, then you really want to activate the pituitary and pineal glands. So you want to raise up your systemic energy with fruits and vegetables, rest, the relinquishment and the elimination of stress by doing the inner work, getting enough sleep, and making sure that you're just allowing life to be what it is. And slowly but surely that inner light grows as you cultivate more love, cultivate more life, and then you go through the stuff. And sometimes your nerves will burn. Sometimes there'll be stiffness and pain. There'll be boils. And those are just the more of the, you get to a point where you're no longer festering or putrefying from the inside out when you take out the meat and the grains and the starches and the slime and the slop. And you just start eating fruits and vegetables. But it can still take time, lots of time, to regenerate those nerves, to regenerate your brain, and you never want to stop. Get into this for the long haul. There's a lot bigger picture going on, and there's regeneration of the human species, and it's a beautiful thing, and you can regenerate yourself, and I want to continue to encourage you to do that. Thank you for watching this video, how to pot a houseplant, and getting excited about taking care of yourself in the path of regeneration. Much more education to come. On the YouTube, Regeneration Nation is going to have a lot of special video series on there. Just real deep down stuff. Some of the stuff I'm doing that's really accelerating the process here for myself. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up on this video and leave some comments down below about what you think, about what you saw in this video and what direction we want to go. Leave some questions. I'll try to find out what you need, because I got a lot of ideas, a lot of creativity. I love life. I love helping people, service, and anything I can do, I'll do it for you. Anything that I can do to help you to feel better, to get inspired. Recipes, instructions, crazy weird stuff like this, or just if you want to come here every day and know that, look, I have a friend that told me yesterday, Dan, you're going to succeed. And when he said that, I knew it. And I want to be through the camera, I want to say, I know you can do it, because if I can do it, you can do it. You know what I mean? But I know there's one skill that I've got, one talent, and that is perseverance. That is tenacity, sticking to it. Okay? You don't have to be the smartest. You don't have to be the brightest. You don't have to be the best. You don't have to have the most money. You don't have to be a genius. You don't have to be erudite and sophisticated. But you got to have one thing if you want to succeed in this life, and that is tenacity. Stick to it. Persistence, dedication, devotion to your personal quest. You have a dream in your heart. I know that you do. You can't tell me you don't. And you do have a dream. And the clearer that you get with the diet, and the more that you meditate, and the more time you spend with yourself cultivating a good relationship, you will hear the inner call. Your intuition will get stronger. You will learn to listen. And you'll know what you need to do. Not your mom, not your dad, not your preacher, not your church, not your school, not nobody, but you. You'll know what your dream is, and you'll know that if you don't follow that dream, then you're the only one who's going to suffer, and you're the only one who's going to suffocate. And I had to just keep on keeping on when I heard a lot of naysayers and negativity and people didn't believe in me and, oh, he's going through one of his other phases again. Well, I'm still, 13 years later, after the day I found out about raw foods, I'm in it to win it 100%. And I love it. And if this is a part of your destiny, take it. But find out what your gift to the world is and give it. You dig? Thank you so much. Peace be with you. I enjoy these videos and I look forward to making many more for you. Let me know what I can do for you. Thank you so much. I enjoy this time immensely. Peace be with you, friend. Goodbye for now.